backpacking meals that I just picked up at the Bass Pro Shop. It is a backpacker's pantry Louisiana red beans and rice. I've never had this one before. Makes 2 13-ounce servings, so I'm thinking this is made to feed 2. So I probably won't eat the whole thing. It says on the back there's not very much to it. The directions are only two lines here. Add 2.5 cups of boiling water. Stir well. Seal. Let sit for 13 minutes. Stir and serve. So 2.5 cups is a little more than we usually use in boiling water, but I happen to be able to fit 2.5 cups in a Heineken can. However, it is almost right to the top. So I'm going to bring that to a boil on my mushroom type stove here. See how much that takes to bring that to a boil, and then I'm going to mix it in and make myself some dinner. I will get it started, and let's see where we get it going here. Just got to get that liquefied all the way out to the edge there. Ooh, almost went over the edge. There she looks. Covered all the way out. Oops, and actually I did go over the edge that time. So let me just lay it down there. I'm going to go ahead and wipe up the excess just because I don't want my board catching on fire there. And then I will set my windscreen on. I'm sorry, my pot stand on. Won't need a windscreen because I'm actually in the house today. Set my Heineken pot on there. Light that up. Get the light so you guys can see that flame on there. It actually did drip around down by the bottom. Don't want to burn my gas line. Let that go. Get my 2.5 cups of water boiling there. That windscreen's a little tight for that particular stove, isn't it? I may have to switch to something a little bit larger for this, so that the flame's actually hitting the bottom of the pot and not jumping off the top of it. I barely have a 1-inch coverage beyond the stove there. And I think we'll let it go and just see how it does. I'm waiting for my mini bull design ring and spine and lid. I purchased those and they're on their way, it looks like, in the mail. So this is obviously very flimsy, but I've got myself a small can there. I'm ready to set that up. I'm hoping to get it set up soon. I have one here done. This is an older style. This is from Smokey to 908, and his is has a flat top on it. I shouldn't say it's an older style, but it's pretty new. It has a flat top on it, and the lid fits really well. Mini Bull Designs, he said it had a rounded top, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm hoping to see that soon and see how that looks. I got my top paw lid that fits right on there from Zelf. Thank you, Zelf, for that. And I have my slap guard here that allows me to pick up said pots without having to burn myself. Just grab them right there. Hot or not. Now you can't leave these on while it's cooking. They are up to like 400 degrees with silicone on there, but they will burn because silicone does actually burn if it actually sits in the fire too long. So you have to keep it out of the fire. So you put it on after you're done cooking your water. You blow out your stove, and then instead of picking it up, you cover the top with your finger, slap it on, and then you can pick your pot up. So I'm going to keep that handy, and that way I can pour my water into my meal tonight before I mix it up. So we'll let this get to a boil. I think it'll take about 7 minutes or so to get to a boil with this. I haven't tried this one yet. get out my spoon, so I'm ready to go. I gotta light my fire spoon that I'm gonna go ahead and mix up in the bag with, and we'll give this this new meal a try and see how it tastes. All right, we'll get back to you when we get to a boil. Thanks. All right, looks like we have a boil, and I don't have a lot of extra room in there. Like I said, I'm right to the top, so I'm gonna blow it out with 2.5 cups of water. I haven't opened this up yet. I'm going to try and just tear it off at the line here and see how well it tears. That was simple enough. Okay. So open it up. So this was Louisiana red beans and rice, and just because I want to see what we have in there, I'm going to gross you all out and show you what's in here ahead of time. Not great on the whole focusing thing, but that's basically what it is. It's like beans and rice. Oh, almost forgot. Set that down right there. This is boiling. I almost grabbed it without smacking my little... So this is not hot because it has a... Okay, so let's see how this works. Slide it down, just about center there. Oh yeah, nice hold. I like that. Good job on that, Zell. I'm going to pour all 2.5 cups right in the bag there. Alright, that's nice. I like that, Zell. That's really nice. You take it on, I put it on after you boil. Boy, that's going to make a lot. If that absorbs all that water, that's a lot in this bag right now. We'll see. And the bottom of this is kind of rounded out, the bottom of this bag. So there are no corners to get into. It just rounds right around the bottom. It's like a cup in the bottom. Just kind of all right in there and mixes right in. A lot of water. Man. Well, we'll see how 13 minutes. I'm not going to put it in any kind of cozy or anything like that because I want to see if it's necessary to bring the cozy. Let me start my timer. Set it to 13 minutes here. I got 2 timers down here, and I never know which one works well. So this one works, but it's already set to go. We got to boil in about, I don't know, it was about 6 minutes on that cup. We got to boil on that pot, I mean. So we're going to let that sit there for 13 minutes, and I'll get back with you and let you know how it tastes. Okay, I got too interested in my Think Geek magazine, and I ran over about 2 minutes, so let's see what we have here. It's 14 minutes. We have what I would call soup. Red beans and rice. Oops, I'm knocking everything over. Let me check this real quick. 13 minutes. Stir and serve. Chicken stir well, seal, and let sit for 13 minutes. Stir and serve. Yeah, this is more soup than anything else right now. I'm going to go ahead and give it a few more minutes, but I'm going to check it real quick here. Yeah, I'm going to give it a few more minutes, definitely. Not there yet. And maybe had I put it in some kind of cozy, might be better off, but yeah, definitely not there yet. More of a soup than a dinner. So, we're at 16 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and turn it back on in about 20 and try it again. Alright, it's been 22 minutes total now, not 13. Look back in here and see what we have. Still a lot of water on top. 2.5 cups of water. I'm thinking probably too much for this meal. I should have cut back on it. But let's see how it tastes. Alright, I'm sorry. Just move the camera a little bit. Got good flavor. A little spicy. Sorry, I'm not sure if you guys can see what I'm eating here. Rice could have gone another minute or two, maybe. I don't know. It's close. Everything's rehydrated pretty good. See if it'll even focus on that. Probably not. But it's not bad. I'd say not my favorite. 1 to 10. I'd give it maybe a 6. I'm not a big fan right now. Yeah, it's a little too soupy still, I think. And although the rice is pretty close to being perfect. I mean, I could have gone another minute maybe on the rice, but I think if I'd have gone another minute on the rice, the beans would be too mushy. Because the beans are at that point where if you go any longer, they're going to start to taste real mushy. They taste good right now. They're at that verge of going beyond good, though, where they get like soggy. You don't want that. They almost melt in your mouth instantaneously. The beans do. And the rice is, you know, as I'm eating here, I feel like it's actually losing any of the crunchiness that I first bit into. Yeah. So there's a certain point there when the rice is good, and then you pass it up and you just know the beans are going to be all mush. So yeah, this is about the right time. And that was about 22 minutes, not 13. And yeah, you could have easily got rid of that extra half a cup of water. Easily. Not necessary. Way too much water. I can see I'll be done eating this, and there'll be at least a half cup of juice in the bottom of here.